Oh, I should have done a horizontal. It's vertical, so oh well. I think YouTube sent me an email though recently, and they said that they like now when you stream it goes vertical and horizontal at the same time. So we'll see. Hey Braz, if you're watching this, I said I would give you some heads up on the next live stream, and that didn't happen. So it's only been a couple of seconds here. But we're here at the bar right now, and we had River got a Mickey Mouse, and I got a Cuba Libre, and Lauren's already had one mojito, and she's going for mojito number 2. Hey, what's up, party people with Braz? I was just talking about you, yeah. It's so funny. I was just talking to you because I was like, if you see this live later. Oh, there's the mojito just came in.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's nice. Look at that mojito. Looks good.
Delicious.
This is Lauren's second mojito.
Favorite.
Anyways, I was saying how I was gonna give you the heads up on the live, and we just had dinner. Steph's Travels. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining the live stream. I said I was gonna give you a heads up, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. So I am having a Corona sunrise as we speak. Nice. Cheers. We're all having drinks together.
That.
Okay, I'm gonna try this mojito.
That's like a sour one.
Okay, let's try it.
That's good too.
Woo! That's pretty good though, actually.
So good.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, quench.
Turquesa makes the best.
It hits you right there. Woo!
Love it.
But yeah, booked in May. Thanks for your videos. Nice. Where did you book? Interested to know where you booked. We are sitting at the bar right now at Turquesa, and
They make the best mojitos.
they make awesome drinks here. We just had dinner at the restaurant. Let me turn this around. So
Wave, Evelyn.
there's Evelyn. She's the best bartender here. Come to Catechus and see her. We just were up there having dinner, having the restaurant, and now we're at the bar. Sorry, this is very, very shaky, but this is what's going on here. This is Friday nights at Turquesa, and there's actually some entertainment here tonight too, right over here. They've got a singer here, and let me just give you a little rundown what's going on here. So this is the bar. We're just chilling. Lauren's got a new mojito. Don't drink it all too fast on me, sweetheart. Hold on. So everyone's just chilling. This is the restaurant bar, and this is the entertainment tonight over there, and this is the pool. So you can go swimming right now. The other thing I like about this pool is it stays open late. So it's not like the resorts, they shut the pool down at 6. You can swim here all night long. So that's kind of the nice thing about this place. Then this is the restaurant. This is where we had dinner tonight. I actually filmed a video in here tonight. So this was our first dinner. But this restaurant is amazing. The work these guys put into the meals in here is absolutely fantastic. And here's Mackenzie. Mackenzie, say hello.
Excellent.
It's a live stream.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's Mackenzie. He's our waiter. We've been using him for the last 3 years. He served us tonight. Some nice chicken there. Looks like they've got some chicken going. This is hola. This is Turquesa. This is the restaurant. I gotta stay kind of close to the bar there because I finally got Wi-Fi figured out. I got the good Wi-Fi, so things are working a little bit better now. And this is the bar here, and just over there behind that white gazebo is the Caribbean Sea. But this is a typical Friday night here at Turquesa. And we're just chilling over here. So this is what we're doing. There's the beach here. So it looks like there's probably some kids here playing soccer. And these are all the condos up here. It's a big complex that goes way back in there. These are all the beachfront condos. And this is what's happening here. All right, let me turn this around. So let me get up on these comments here. Thanks for your videos. Me and my son are staying at Sunscape La Romana in June. Nice. Sweet. Sunscape is literally about, I don't know, a few hundred yards that way. It's the next resort. Well, it's not the next one, but the first all-inclusive resort beside us is Sunscape. We're going to be checking into Sunscape too. And about, I think, maybe a month from now, we're checking into Sunscape. So we're going to be going in there, making another video this year for Sunscape. One of my GMs is heading down Monday. Oh, nice. Are they heading down to this area or just the Dominican Republic? Baja Principe Luxury, Bougainville.
Oh, I wonder where that is.
Where's that one? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, pizza's so good.
Okay. Oh, and then Dave's here. He says, we want pizza.
It was awesome.
Well, you know what? Yeah. I did a video on the pizza tonight, and it's good. The Dominicans, they make good pizza. Like, it's definitely in Romanian. Oh, okay. Excuse me, sorry. I have a Cuba Libre here. Yeah, the pizza here is really good. Good pizza.
I ate a whole one.
I ate a whole one? Who did? Oh, yeah.
I did.
Lauren
I just
did.
ate the whole pizza.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't help. I couldn't help it. It was just so good.
I have
Crushed
one
it.
piece left.
Oh, Mackenzie is my daughter's name. There you go, Roz.
Ah.
Yeah, he's so cool. We saw them for the first time this afternoon when we came down for dinner. We've been busy all day. We went into the city today. We went into La Romana and went grocery shopping. And I did a video of that as well too. That'll be coming out. I'm doing lots of filming. I'm not doing lots of editing yet. I got to get caught up. But so we had a real run around day today. We unpacked in the condo and everything. So we saw them tonight the first time, and it was really cool. Evelyn saw River, and Kenzie saw me, and he kind of looked at me. He's like, "Is that who I think it is?" And so I got it all on film, so that's cool. I can't wait to share that. Just how nice the people are here. It's cool. Now we're into our third year now, so it's nice. Are you at Dreams? We'll be there in April. So Heather Urick, yes, Heather, I think you've been following me on Instagram too. Your name sounds familiar. So Dreams is that way. Dreams is right beside Sunscape. So we're not at Dreams. We're at a resort called Catechus, and but we are checking into Dreams in I think 3 weeks. Yeah, we really like Dreams, so we're gonna be going into Dreams soon. Shep's Travels, yeah, Shep, I recognize your name too. You follow me on Instagram as well. Really enjoy all your vlogs. Keep them coming. Yeah. And I'm really excited for this year. Like, I think the video quality is going to be a lot different this year. The vlogging, I'm just kind of more brave about it this year and just filming more. And I think I know what I need to do to create better videos this year. So that's what I'm doing. Let me see if I can take a little tour again here. Let me grab my Cuba Libre and show you around here a little bit. They were actually just fogging the resort, and I can see how far I can get before I lose reception here. I also haven't paid my bill yet, so I don't want to make Kenzie too nervous, him thinking I'm trying to dine and dash. Of course I'm not, but I guess maybe I should pay my bill. I don't know. I might have another Cuba Libre, so probably shouldn't do that yet. But yeah, let's see lots of people just having fun here. I still haven't figured out yet what's happening with this gazebo. Oh, there's like a bird that just came in. But here's the entertainment. Little stage here. And this is, I don't know if you've got to like reserve these tables or not. I wonder though if I can go down into the Caribbean Sea here. It's right here. I'll show you how close it is. I still got 3 bars. Look at that. Look at this. It's been really wavy today down here, but look at that. It's the Caribbean Sea right here. This is the best part about here is the Caribbean Sea. It's pretty rough. It was really rough today, and I met a couple that are staying here. They're from Canada. They're Canadians, and they watched my videos, and that's how they found Catechus. I met them today, Larry and Delight, and they said that they've been here right now, I think, about a month, and they said that today was probably the waviest they've seen it the whole time they've been here. So, okay, but look at here. So behind that light is where Sunscape and Dreams is. You can see that little bit of light there. That's all the resorts. So that'll be Sunscape. That's Sunscape right there. Dreams is right, that there is just at the pier, so that's not the actual resort, but right behind that light is Dreams. And then over here is gonna be Catalonia, the Hacienda. And then that very end there will be Viva. And then if you go, that's a point right there, it ends. And if you go around that point, that's Bahia Ibe. And in Bahia Ibe is where you get the Dreams La Romana resort and spa. Dreams Dominicus La Romana is right here. So there'll be a bunch of beach parties. Like I can see from here, I can see Sunscape there. Like there's a bunch of lights going on down there. There'll be parties going on, and same here too. This is what it looks like from the beach. This is the Catechus Resort here. So Bra says we will be there in April too, Heather. Yeah, Bras, you're looking. It's going to be a nice trip. You got a lot to look forward to. That's going to be a nice one. You're doing 10 days at Dreams. That's pretty sweet, man. And San Pedro, La Romana Road. San Pedro, La Romana Road. But yeah, this is where we're going to be hanging out for 2 more months, right here. And then we're checking into resorts as well, but this is going to be where we spend a lot of time. And then we have 1 week left at the end of this trip where we don't know where we're going yet. So we haven't decided yet. We may go up to Meaches, which is the north of the island. It's kind of west of Punta Cana. And there's a new Dreams resort up there that I really want to go see. And it's the Dreams Playa Esmeralda. So that's kind of my pick right now, to go up there to Meaches and go to that resort, check that out. Or maybe Dreams Cap Cana or Casa de Campo. So we're gonna finish off the trip with a real doozy of a resort. But here, this is the Caribbean Sea right here. I noticed that there's a lot of sand erosion this year. Here, there's just a big dip right here. So, but I haven't been out yet. I didn't get out snorkeling yet. So I'll probably get out tomorrow and go snorkel out here. But you'd be surprised the things we've seen swim by right here, standing here. So during the day, you can see the bottom of the sea floor here. Like the water here is crystal clear. And we've watched eagle rays swim by here. We've seen marlins swim by here. So you can see there's, believe it or not, a lot of stuff comes right close into here. Now there's a reef right here And then there's a reef further out, maybe about 100 yards past there, and that's the reef I swim to. I like to go further out. The water gets deeper out there, and there's just more to see, and there's just different stuff going out there. But right here in this area, I've seen octopus in here, I've seen squid, I've seen eagle rays, lionfish, lobster, like gars. I've seen barracuda. What else? And then lots of like reef fish, tons of millions of different kinds of reef fish. Probably other things too, but that's what I can remember right now. And then right over here, right beside us, on the other side of that wall there is the national park. So in the morning when I go for a beach walk, if I go that way, which I usually do, that's the national park. There's nothing out there. If you were to look at the map of the Dominican Republic, civilization stops right here. You're looking at it. Nothing else is beyond this. You can walk from here. The next thing, if you walk here, you got to walk all the way around the island and you get to Cap Cana. That would be the next thing you would find. So there's nothing here. If you want to go to Sayona Island, that's where Sayona Island is. So it's that way. If you want to go to Catalina Island, Catalina's over here, kind of in front of all the resorts over there. So, and you can almost see there's that little light actually off in the distance right there. That's Catalina Island. So that's what's going on here. But that's all national park. I was in the national park today. I walked the beach and I love it down there. It's beautiful. Let me see, what does it said? Headed to La Romana in 2 weeks, looking for a great restaurant. Okay, so you're heading to La Romana. What part of La Romana are you heading to? Are you heading to Dominicus, by Where exactly in the area are you going? And then I can help you out more that way. It's kind of confusing here because the towns and everything, the names get kind of mixed up a lot here. So, because where we are right now, this is actually Dominicus Beach. So this technically isn't La Romana, but if you look over here, maybe I can put my drink down and show you. You can actually see the city of La Romana from here. And you can actually see Casa de Campo as well. If I zoom in here. So what I'm zooming in on, those lights way over there, that is the city of La Romana, and Casa de Campo is kind of all in there as well. During the day, when you guys are down here, look over there and you'll actually see a smokestack and you'll see a bunch of smoke coming out, and that's the sugarcane factory in La Romana. So that's the city. That's the main city. It's kind of all attached. This is the resorts, and then these little lights, that's the city of La Romana, and that's the resorts. So the lights are kind of all mixed together there. So La Romana, that's actually La Romana over there. But the resorts call this area La Romana, which technically it isn't. So locals will tell you this is not La Romana, this is not La Romana. But because the resorts have kind of named this whole area, this general area, La Romana, it kind of just gets a little confusing. So this is actually San Rafael or something like that. It's technically the name of this area, and La Romana is actually over there by Casa de Campo, the city. So this is technically Dominicus, the village of Dominicus, and then the village of Bayahibe, and then the city of La Romana. So if you say you're in La Romana, I'm not sure if you mean the actual city or if you mean you're going to be in Dominicus or Bayahibe. I don't spend much time in the city of La Romana. Like, I go to the city for like grocery shopping. A friend of ours here, he had to get his car worked on, so we drove into town one time and dropped his car off at the mechanics, and then we like drove around the whole city for a long time and just checked things out. But other than that, like, we just basically go to La Romana, I do anyways, just for like groceries. That's basically about it. The rest of it, I just spend like here in Dominicus and Bayahibe. So I don't spend a whole bunch of time in La Romana. But there's lots of good restaurants here in the area, and there's more restaurants opening all the time. So oh, see, look there's some lights going on at the national park here. Someone's it's like someone's got some headlamps on. They're doing something over there by the pier. I don't know if it's the game wardens or what they're doing, but I mean, it could be a boat that just came in. It might be a boat that just rolled in. They got headlamps on. It's strange here too. You're not allowed to drive boats around here at nighttime, and it's patrolled by the army, so I'm told, and the police. So you're not, once the sun goes down in this part of the island, you're not allowed to drive a boat. If you're driving a boat at night, you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, most likely. I have been here before, crazy story, and I saw a boat once way out here, and it was like flashing a light. It was like Morse code. And then it came in and I watched. It was like late at night. I was sitting out on the pier. Sometimes I'll sit out here for hours on the pier. And the boat came in, and it came in over here somewhere, and there was another light flashing from shore. There was another boat flashing out there. I don't know what it was, but people were talking to each other with lights, and they were bringing them in. Shout out from Detroit, Michigan, brother. Right back at you, brother. Detroit, Michigan in the house. Nice. I'm actually not too far from Detroit, Michigan, actually. I'm almost just kind of on the other side of the lake there and a little bit north. I'm on Lake Huron, but you're down there on the river or Lake St. Clair there, I guess. Yeah, I'm not too far from you there. Detroit in the house. Oh, my wife's in the chat too. She must be watching it. I can see them over at the bar. Apparently it doesn't focus too well. I just thought it was probably boring just looking at oh, they're waving. I see you. Hello. I thought it was probably pretty boring just me sitting at the bar, so I thought I would just kind of show you guys around a little bit. We could go check out the entertainment. She started singing again. This is new. There wasn't this stage here last year. So this is a new addition this year, is this stage. Hey, Vincent, how's it going, brother? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. This is what's happening. This is for people just joining in. This is the Caribbean Sea right here. And live music tonight. Live music. You can have a drink at the bar. You can have some food at the restaurant. You can go for a swim if you want. And they got the nice gazebo here. This is the Caribbean Sea right here. There's it's kind of dark. I'll probably do some more of these during the sun, when the sun's out, so you can see it better. Well, definitely. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous here during the day. Beautiful turquoise water here. And this is pretty wavy right now. This is it's usually not like this, but it's pretty churned up here today. And there's something going on down there. They're just right in the water down there. I wonder if I can zoom in and see See those little headlamps there? Oh, I think they're just tourists. Yeah, they're just tourists. They're just people walking around, probably looking for stuff. Maybe they're looking for something late at night. I don't know. Okay, what's going on here? I got to read this again. Hi, Lauren. Pretty good, bro. Looking nice and warm. Glad your live stream is up. Well, I'm just please soak in the sun for me, my friend. You too, Lauren. Yeah, it was. I'll turn this around now. You probably can't tell, but I got sun today though. I'm like kind of got lobster a little bit, and I got a little bit of a burn on the forehead today, but finally starting to get some color because we didn't have sun for like 4 days, the first 4 days we got here. And this is hilarious because there's always this thing down here because everyone's always saying, oh, it looks like there's bad weather, you know, we're heading on our vacation, it's bad weather, right? And everyone's always like, don't worry about it. It says rain every single day, but it only rains for like 1 minute and then it's gone, right? When you look at the weather forecast here, it's usually always like 90% every single day, right? But it's like it doesn't last all day. Well, the first 4 days we were here, it rained every day, like all day long. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this never happens, but it happened. Yeah, I'm just gotta watch my Wi-Fi here, but these guys are going right out there. They're looking for something like mussels or something, like some kind of, I think something that's maybe stuck to the rocks. Some kind of thing they're looking for. But it was just funny because you usually never get weather like that here, unless it's like, there was 1 year we had about 4 or 5 days of really bad weather. And this huge storm came through, and yeah, it was pretty wild. But other than that, like, you don't usually see. Yeah, no, they're going back to National Park. They look like they pulled out like a minnow trap or something. I don't know what they're doing. I think they have traps or something. They're probably catching something. Maybe they're catching lobster or something. Your video will be a banger. It takes one damn good day and all that wait will be worth it. Haha. Yeah, I've been filming a lot, like every single day. Like I've been filming so much. I gotta start editing stuff, but I just keep filming. I haven't had time to really stop. Now that I'm down here on the Caribbean Sea, I'll have more time to start getting some footage put together in that. But when I was at Lopasan and in Punta Cana, I was just going buck wild, filming everything. And the resort was so big, there was so much to film at this resort, and I just didn't want to miss anything. And then I was making several videos for the resort. So it's not just a resort review. There's also a lot of other videos I did inside of the resort. Like, so there's going to be the resort review, then there's going to be a video on the cocktails, a video exclusively on the food, on the a la cartes. And then I did a bunch of other stuff comparing the beaches and everything. So I had a whole schedule figured out. So when I rolled in there, I had everything. I had all my videos planned and figured out. So I knew every day what I was filming at what time of the day. It was like a very well orchestrated schedule that I kept to and was able to pump out the content that I wanted to do while I was there. So you just, making travel content is, you have to be very efficient, I've learned, especially from last year. And I've kind of built a new strategy for this sort of thing. to be very well organized going into a resort, just so I can maximize my content, because it's so expensive to have the opportunity to film these resorts that you gotta just be efficient. You can't be figuring things out while you're there. It already has to be figured out. And to share a little bit more information about that, I actually have all my titles for my videos that I'm creating already figured out. So I spend a lot of time, like in January when I was at home, figuring out my titles and doing research. And so the videos I filmed, I already know the titles. I know what I'm filming. I'm not just trying to figure it out on the spot. It's like a military operation, going in and you know exactly what needs to get done, go in, shoot it, and get out. So that's how I approached it this time. And I kind of came up with that concept all year, and I think it worked really well. So I'm trying to make better content for people to watch. And for me to do that, I have to be more efficient. And sometimes as a creative, you think, oh, you know, like you got to go in there and just sometimes like go with the flow. And like, you know, last year that I did, like, let's see, kind of go in and start filming and see what happens with the videos. But I found I came out and I just didn't really have any substance, and it didn't work together in the editing process and everything. So I watch a lot of other creators that teach you how to make solid content, and basically what I've learned is that, you know, the more you have figured out before you go in, the better product you'll have at the end of the day. So that's what I'm doing this year. And it seems to be working out pretty well right now. Oh, and then except these things. But look at this little light they have here. This is new too. Well, isn't that cool? Look at that. Turquesa. You go. Wow. Man, they've made all these little minor improvements this year to the resort here. And it's really showing off. It's doing good. Here's a TV they've got now in the restaurant as well too. That wasn't here last year. Hi, sweetie, how you doing? Here's River, just running around. This is what happens in the evenings. The kids just run around the beach here. They've got a soccer game going over here. These kids are just running around kicking the ball, and it's really cool here because a lot of these kids are from like South America. So they'll be from Venezuela, Peru, Colombia. A lot of South Americans are here. So a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. There's actually very few English-speaking people here. That's just how it kind of works out this way. You get more English-speaking people in the resorts, and this kind of vacation spot is more like European and like South America. You do get Americans and Canadians through here, and people from Great Britain and that, but they're definitely a smaller ratio compared to the Spanish-speaking and Europeans. People would love to see the beaches and shores, and you keep gaining subs. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely show. It's going to be very difficult for me to like live stream, so I probably won't be doing that on the beach as much, just because internet here is notoriously terrible. That's why I've got to stay close to this restaurant, because I'm getting Wi-Fi here. But if I get too far away from here, I tried last night too. Braz was watching it, and I've tried a few times, but the internet's terrible here. And I even got an eSIM, and it's not as good as I thought it was going to be honest with you. It's really not that fantastic. So I was kind of surprised by that. So I'll be doing like, I'll just be doing lots of videos, more videos that way. And then I'll probably do some live streams from here, like from the beach. And then if I can pick up Wi-Fi at a restaurant in town or something, then I'll do something like that. But it's too spotty. I could try to turn my internet on, but I don't even know if it'll. Okay, so I turned my eSIM on now, and let's just see. Well, you know what? I should go. Whoop. Just kick the ball to the kids there. Kids here love soccer. Absolutely love soccer. I'll give my card to my wife, and then she can pay the bill if I can find her. And then I'll take a little stroll through the resort. Oh, the baños. They're in the baños. Okay, baños. That's the pool there. Okay, I'll read some stuff here. Yeah, better with regular Wi-Fi, yeah, for sure. It's pretty brutal here, to be honest with you. Or as long as you are pointing at the beach or whatever and leave it in one spot, you might get some views and while editing. Not sure if you can get closer to the beach. Yeah, it might conk out there if I get too close to the beach. I tried last night and it kicked me off pretty quickly. Slippery Jim, how's it going, Slippery Jim? Did you hear about Air Canada shutting down flights to part of Cuba, Cabo Santa Maria? No wonder why DR is more expensive this year. No, I did not hear about it. Now I've been watching it, and I have heard about like how the government of Canada is warning people not to go. So I had been watching that, but I didn't know that Air Canada actually stopped putting flights there. Yeah, that's crazy. I know things are bad in Cuba, right? I'm going to pass this off to Lauren for 1 second. I just got to go to the washroom. You hold that.
Hi, guys. Oh, hi, everyone. Oh, sorry. I won't go so fast. Oh, here's River. River, wave hi. Tell sweetly Lorelai that you're just chilling around. Just chilling around. Oh, River's in the lights. I told Vincent that we were just chilling around.
Yeah,
We're just chilling.
Vincent, we love that. We say it all the
We
time.
love it. We absolutely love it.
And it's like a family favorite now. Just so you know. Okay, will you pay and give that tip to Kenzie? You gave one to Evelyn, right? Yeah. All right. Gotta tip your server. That's how you get good service here in the DR. When I come down to the restaurant, I like everyone to be happy to see when I'm coming, so you gotta tip your server. I'm on the eSIM now. This music's pretty loud. I'm gonna try and take you for a little tour around the resort here with this eSIM and see how it works. Hola. And then I just left my wife to pay the bill. Okay, so Slippery Jim, yeah, that's intro. I've been watching the Cuba thing here quite a bit. I've been watching it as well. And I know there's some people that are so like, no, nothing's going on. Everything's fine in Cuba. There's no shortage. I was just there. Buffets are full and this and that. And then there's some people like, we just got down. I heard one person say that they didn't have toilet paper in the resort, and everyone was using towels. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm hearing two different things. We don't even have water. Never mind any food. They didn't even have water there. There's people saying like, oh no, it's fine. Everything's good. They don't know what they're talking about. So, nice shirt. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Slippery Jim. Awesome, sweet. Your sim isn't too bad. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It'd be interesting to see how this works. But yeah, apparently Cuba is pretty rough right now. But I don't know. I've heard it's good. I was saying to Lauren, like right from the DR, I'm like, oh, I should go for like a 3-day to Cuba and just see like what's going on. And I really want to do a comparison from Dominican Republic to Cuba. I've never been to Cuba, and I keep saying every year I want to go. But I've never gone. And the main reason why, so we're starting to get inside the resort now. Here's Rivy. Getting inside the resort here now. And this is a little supermarket. This is a little we have here. So here, I'll show you this. So this is our resort. This is where we live. And then this is like a little convenience store. You going back to the bar, Rivy? Oh, hola. Yeah, okay. She's daughter's going back there, but this is like our little store. You can get stuff in here, drinks. These are like okay. Guess I'm not doing well here. Okay, I got out of there. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'm not going back in there. Very laggy now. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can't go inside the convenience store. It'll conk out. But this is what we have here. You know, it's just basically like a resort. There's like, that's a fridge full of beer. You can get cigars, you can get booze in here. There's pops all in there. Chips. Let's see, here in the Dominican Republic, you get the same kind of chips. You get your Doritos, your Tostitos, your Lays. Except their Lays, just the entering is laggy. Then it goes back to normal. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay, well, I can try again. Okay, let me try again. Let's see if it works. And I can show you what's going on in here. Cervezas. And then just a bunch of candies. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Stuff here. And then here's some Dominican rum. 1,350 pesos for some Dominican rum. And then you can see these are lots of like Dominican Spanish chocolate, but you can still get like Hershey's here, Kit Kat, M&M's. Those products will be a little bit more pricier though because they have to get imported. But then they have like their own kind of stuff, like whatever these are. They just look like pastries with chocolate. And then you could actually buy individual eggs, and they're 15 pesos for an egg. It's different how they do things in Dominican Republic. Like we buy everything in bulk. Here in the Dominican Republic, like you can buy individual things. Like I'm gonna go get an egg for breakfast, or let's say like you can even buy toilet paper. They may not have it here, but you can actually buy like a roll of toilet paper. You know, like we buy like a package of 24, but here you actually get like a roll of toilet paper. Here's eggs again too, and you might be thinking like, what? The eggs are just out here on the shelf, and yeah, that's how it's done here. Eggs aren't refrigerated in the Dominican Republic, and what I've heard is the reason why, like their shelf life is really long, the eggs here, and it's something about you don't wash the stuff that's on the outside of the egg, so that actual coating actually protects the egg. And I think they're just fresher, they're less processed. So you just get a longer shelf life with the eggs here. When you visit Cuba, you need to bring all the snacks with you. Yeah, so I've heard. Peso is so cheap. That is 33 cents Canadian for an egg. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Slippery Jim, he's converting all the prices here for us tonight. That's awesome. Because I'm there. Maybe it works again now. Yeah, looks like I lost everybody though. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's even working right now. But guess eSIM isn't trustworthy enough. At point, it was perfect. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Oh, we back. Okay, we're back. I ran back to the restaurant to pick up this signal again. And then what I'm gonna do is turn the eSIM. And then I'm just not gonna go in the store, and I'll do a walk around the resort here and see if it works. I guess going in the store was pretty risky. Check out these apartments here though. These are really nice. These are seafront rooms here. I'm thinking about getting this condo next year. Right here. This is a seafront. This is a three bedroom. I really like this unit. And you got like a nice table and chairs out here on the balcony and everything. And then you've got like an outdoor living room here. And then like during the day, this is amazing because you got the Caribbean Sea is like right here. We got to see the store pretty well, though it was clear for a good chunk of time. Nice. So yeah, that's like our little grocery store inside the resort. We don't really use that for a lot other than the only thing we really use it for is like going to get an ice cream or a pop or something. But it's the stuff in there is marked up so high that it's, and even you'd think 15 pesos for an egg is good price or whatever it was, 33. But still it's like everything in there costs 5 times the price in the city or even in just the next village over in Dominican. I think what I'll do one day, I was talking to Lauren about it too, is I can actually turn my bell on my cell phone, and they actually, and then you can turn your then they'll give you like data bell